Hello. It's been a while. Now before I start this video, I just want to say I'm gonna try to keep this video as authentic and raw as possible. That means I won't be editing a lot in this video and I won't be cutting a lot in this video. There's also no script written. Everything I'm gonna be telling you guys will be straight out of my heart and out of my mind. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Where the fuck am I? My setting has changed. I moved out of my parents' house. Yes, I know, big surprise, but to be honest, it was a big surprise to me. It was also unexpected to me as well. It's not like I got kicked out or anything. It was my own choice. And to be honest, if you had told me this about a year ago, that I would be living alone a year later, like one city away from my parents, then I would have told you, shut the fuck up, you're crazy. But now here we are. This is what I've been doing the past few months. I don't know how long it has been since my last video. I also don't want to look, probably like 6 or 8 months ago, which is a very long time. And I just want to say, I did not quit or want to stop. Life came and I answered. I had to answer because I always was the type of guy to have problems in life and all that type of stuff. And I would never face them. I would always be like, hey, I'll be okay. I'll put streaming first. I'll put YouTube first. I'll put gaming first. I'll put whatever my mind tells me to do first. I would never face my problems and they always came back to haunt me later. And this time I decided to take things into my own hands and be like, look, every problem heading towards me, I'm gonna face it. Make sure it's all fixed. Everything is done. And when I tried to do that, I realized I was in a deep ass hole. I was in deep shit and I had to get out before it got even deeper. So I had to do a lot of things. I had the worst routine. I had no direction in life. I ate really bad. I became way too underweight. I smelled bad. I didn't look good. A lot of stuff. And I was gaming about 5 to 8 hours a day, which was literally like my 9 to 5. I wasn't getting paid for it, obviously. I wasn't even doing good on YouTube. Like, I wasn't posting as much. I wasn't streaming anymore. And somehow I always thought, yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing well on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going hard. I'll make it if I stay like this for the next 2 years. But it was just my addiction speaking. Gaming was my addiction, and I did not know that. So I had to try and get out of that hole. And now there's a lot of other stuff that happened with me and my family, personal stuff. Those problems I won't be addressing in this video. I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible. But at that moment I was like, this has to be stopped. My life has to change because what do I want in life? Ever since I was a kid, like 8 or 10 years old, I always wanted to be a content creator or somebody like famous, a streamer, Instagram, whatever, anything. But YouTube was always the most fun to me. I always wanted to be that. I asked myself in that moment, why am I not successful already? And then I took a look at my life, and then I had a million answers, bro. Like I could stay here for hours naming all the reason I wasn't successful yet. So I started taking actions, and I realized I had to completely change. I started working on myself, little by little, step by step. Some other stuff happened in life. Like I said, I'm not gonna be discussing that. That's where I realized I had to move out, to completely change, to just be reborn, you know? You know how in like Souls game you can be like rebirth, respec? Just like that, if you know what I'm talking about. So I went up to my dad and I told him, Dad, look, I want to move out. And that's also a long story. Basically, he was in denial at first and it was a lot of drama at first. But at the end, everyone was like kind of okay with it. See, in my state, anything would be better. Yeah, it was very hard at first and a lot of months went by and it's not easy just moving out. And as you guys can see, the studio I got is pretty small since I don't make money. I'm pretty broke. So yeah, this is the best I could like afford or get myself. I also can't be as loud as I used to be because I live with other people. There's other studios next to me and under me, and you know what I'm talking about. But that won't stop me. That won't stop me. When I first moved out, I started drastically changing, completely changing in a positive way. Started fixing my sleep schedule. I used to sleep at the worst times, 1 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., even 7 a.m. some days. It was really bad. And I used to wake up at like 2 p.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m., which is the worst sleep schedule you can have. I realized sleeping really fixes your life. It's so underrated. I mean, like, not underrated. It's so important that a lot of people, a lot of young teenagers like me, or young men, young women don't realize. They don't realize how important sleeping is. So that's what I worked on. I fixed my sleep. I started focusing on getting closer to God, obviously. I made sure the studio is always clean. As you guys can see, I just cleaned my studio once again. I started creating new routines for my life, you know, new daily routines, just to be a completely different person. I had long hair, as you guys remember. Like, I had really long hair, cut it all off just to look different, to be another person, to just give me more that feeling like, damn, I'm reborn. I'm not the same as that guy that I used to be. I also shaved, as you guys can see. I regularly shave now, so you guys won't see my musty ass on camera anymore. I will always try to stay fresh for you guys. I also style my hair from time to time. I'm working on being cleaner in general. I smell better, look better. I also got way stronger. Like I said, I used to be very underweight. I'm still underweight right now, but I'm on the verge of becoming like net normal weight for my height. So yeah, I'm still a bit skinny, but I've been hitting the gym and rate the muscles, rate the muscles. I've been working on my shoulders, on my chest, on my whole body basically, just trying to look better. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I've been here for a month now. I live alone for a month now, and I didn't want to really immediately start with YouTube. I wanted to know my priorities, what my priorities are, and I wanted to set them straight. So I asked myself, what is more important than anything in this life? Health, obviously religion, if you're religious, and all that type of stuff. So I worked towards all that type of stuff. Made sure I'm comfortable and I feel good about myself. It took me about a month to be in this state, as you guys can see. And that's when I started feeling comfortable. That's where I realized, okay, now is the time to maybe start thinking about ways to get money or ways to do stuff you like. And then I got a gym subscription. I started going to the gym for a few weeks now, almost 1 month. I've been going to the gym consistently every 2 days. I hit every muscle group, my legs, the arms, everything. After that was done, I told myself, it's time. You know, maybe it's time. It's time to make a comeback. Time to talk to you guys again. Man, it's been a while, man. I miss this shit, bro. No matter how much I change, no matter how much I age, I will always love creating videos for you guys, and I will never stop. So here I am now, announcing my return to you guys. I won't give any promises anymore. I'm done giving promises. That I've always given you guys promises. I took multiple breaks, multiple times, and every time I came back, I told you guys, yes, I'm back and I will never leave again. And I really believed that at the moment, but you know, life can hit you. I didn't even know what the hell my state was. I didn't even know I had an addiction. But right now, I promise to you guys, I'm working on myself, and I'm just focused on doing what I'm doing. So if this can be part of my routine, then you guys can expect me to be consistent. Anyways, I am back and I will be creating videos just like I used to do. It will be less TikTok, less brain rot, more stuff that's just going around. And I will still be reacting to viral stuff. I will share my life with you guys. I will do a lot of stuff, just regular YouTuber stuff. But the TikTok brain rot and all that stuff is still gonna be there. It's always gonna be there, but it's gonna drastically go down. Like, it's gonna be way less of that because I matured a little bit more, and I don't want my brain to be as rotted as it used to be. You know, like my brain will always be rotted. My brain will always be rotted, but not as much as it used to be. Okay, let's just focus on creating videos, normal, healthy videos. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a weird video, and I don't expect this video to get a lot of views. But this is for the people who care, and this is for the people in the future who might come across as this. Hello to you. Once again, I don't know when I'm gonna upload my next video, but expect one in a couple days. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I love every single one of you watching and supporting me. And adios, amigos.